So, hello and welcome back to the next flight. The between flight short hop from Quito, Ecuador to Guatemala, Ecuador. So, it's not a repositioning flight, but if when we are going here, taking off from Quito directly to Schiphol with the payload of passengers, freight and fuel. I think the airplane is not able to climb out of this dome, so because of that I think the airplane is making between stops 2 flights to going all the way in one piece to Amsterdam. So let's talk about this flight. Let's do jump into the flight deck. So we are KLM755 Quito to Guatemala. This specific flight was taking place on 5 June 2024. Yeah, it's a little bit earlier. It's 16 hours, not 21 hours in the sim. Cruising only at flight level 2200 feet, so very low. Only clear of the mountains and then descend back immediately into Guatemala. Average flight time is 46 minutes, and yeah, this flight time was 35 minutes, only 283 kilometers. And it was parked over there, the second one on the right. So, we are currently here at gate 14 on Quito, Ecuador, Sierra Echo Quebec Mike. Yeah, I think it's Sierra Hotel or Sienna Uniform down on to Alpha or short Alpha to 36, and then taking off via the Canton 3 Alpha. Airport elevation is indeed 7,910 feet. Trans altitude is 18,000. Off. The engines have not enough power because the air is very dense here above. That is also good reason why they are not flying back immediately to Amsterdam. So yeah, so 002 9000, then turn left to Quebec Mike 023 11,500, then go back to the left to heading 295 to Xpex India Lima Papa Echo X-ray and flight level or above 12,600 foot to Sinair on 16,800 foot, and then the final waypoint of this star is Kentom on flight level 250, and you have here a mountain that is 255 feet above sea level, so that is quite high. Trans altitude is 18,000, and the cost index data KLM777 cruise is 100. So because that I chose a cruise cost index of 100. So the flight plan, that is active Skynext. So we are KLM755 at 9th of June of 2024 from Quito as Sierra Echo Quebec Mike to Sierra Echo Golf Uniform to Guatemala 777-200 Boeing 777 Papa Hotel Bravo Quebec Bravo 9th of June of 2024 777-200 ER with the E90 94B engines. cost index of 100, F and weight component, look at that, 77/3, so no wind at all. The estimated tonnage takeoff weight is 170,968 kilos, and the maximum landing weight is 213,169 kilos. So underneath max landing weight, so we can immediately return after landing. And these are those other weights. Block fuel is 11842 looking for, and this is the route, so Sierra Echo Golf Mike, taking off of runway 36 via the Temox 3 Alpha, Temox, and then also the Temox 2 arrival into Guatemala. So very beautiful to see this, and then it's in Sierra Echo Golf Uniform Guatemala into ILS runway 21. Packs, we are fully loaded, is 275. Cargo is 6.3, payload is 26.3, ZFE is estimated of 168.2, max is 200.5, fuel estimated is 11.8, and maximum is 48.9. The tonnage weight estimated is 179.7, maximum tonnage weight is 260.7, landing weight estimated is 176.2, and the maximum is 113.2. Yeah, I think we have some turbulency. Yeah, indeed. Oh, when we are going to descend in to Quito or Guatemala, we have a hack. No, in the beginning, yeah, it's from SEQM to SA. So you can see that we are very high above sea level. So we have in the beginning indeed some turbulency, and when the turbulency is going away, we are also going to descend. So yeah, I leave the seatbelt signs on for the whole flight, and yeah, its flight is only 37 minutes, so it's like London, Amsterdam. It's a very short flight, and then in the 777, so that is nice. And I have also a feeling a little bit feeling that we have a derated takeoff because we are very light. So yeah, we have no high power needed. So let's go back into the flight deck. Yeah, so let's do first the A-cars. So we are manual nice. So let's do D-Link A-cars pre-flight. So then we are let's see on SEGU. So we are going 1 Sierra Echo, Quebec Mike to Sierra Echo Golf Uniform. We will be departing in 70 minutes. Yeah, so 21 UTC time, the estimated flight time. It's with the current wind only 43 minutes, so half an hour. KLM of ID, so airliner ID is KL and ATC flight number is KLM755. So let's delink that. Let's go to the next page. Let's go to the CDU. So FS actions view. So we're looking for 11842 and there's a load level of 8.6. Nice. And the payload estimated ZFA is 168.1. Nice. Alright, so then let's go rid of the fuel truck and the cabin afterward galley, and then also the forward. Let's do only the forward and bulk carrier cargo, and the afterward cargo leave that for the moment to simulate some payload. So manual FMC index post, so Sierra Echo Golf Mike gate 40, the route. Let's request it. Yeah, it's a very short flight, but we have a company route. I like that. Even if it's a flight of 8 minutes, I like that. So let's load that one in. And yeah, let's activate, execute. So we are KLM755 and we are looking for runway 36. So from 36 we are going to the Demonsa 3 Alpha, and then in, yeah, there's the Purfling, and then we are going into Guatemala on ILS Z21 to the Demox 2 arrival, and Transpol we have that not. So let's check the route. So Lex plan, let's zoom a little bit out. So 9,000 left, yeah, all those restrictions are in. Yeah, we can do make on the arrival, but yeah, this is it. I will do not making a full flight video because I have to upload this on 4K resolution onto YouTube, so that will be otherwise taking some long time. So let's go back to the CDU. Let's see, activate. So ZF, yeah, also the wind data link is ready. So ZV is 168.1 indeed. Reserves, yeah, it's only 2 now. Then we are climbing flight level 220. Cost index was 100. Step size is 0. Thrust limit. So let's do then first the checklist. So oxygen, left one check, right one check, flight instruments, manning, adding altitude check, park brakes is set. So before start, yeah, that do we later. So let's do first the takeoff calculations. So performance, takeoff, let's search Sierra Echo Quebec Mike, search all, runway 36 conditions dry, wind is 20 by 20 by 1.6, 20 by 1.6. Human, the temperature is 21 units, 1024. Two flaps optimum, packs, auto, engine. And the ice wing is auto. The estimated takeoff weight is 179,698. And the GG is 26.7. So 26.7. Now let's go calculate. So selected temperature, that will be 53 with a D-rated takeoff climb 2 indeed, and then flaps 5. The tonnage takeoff weight will be then 179.6. There, and then the wind is 20 by 16. So the temperature is 53, and the engine out is 10,000 feet. So let's activate those 3. Slope, I think it was a little bit downhill. It was 0.1. Yes, minus 1.0. So minus or down 0.1, so down 1.0. It's dry, so that will give us a V1 of 119, very low. So ground temperature it is. That is 21. So that is 179.6. So that will give us indeed 119 V1, 129 V2, and VRF VR of 137. So 137. 002, and let's request ATIS to our clearance.
Detail ground, KLM755 heavy, IFR to Guayaquil, ready to copy. KLM755 heavy, cleared Guayaquil Airport, is filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain flight level 180. Departure frequency is 119.7, squawk 3364. KLM755 heavy, cleared Guayaquil Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain flight level 180. Departure on 119.7, squawk 3364. KLM
Alright, so 80,000. 1, 2, 1, 9er. Let's do that in here to the right. Squawk 33. 64 and 80,000 feet. Alright, so check. So VNAV, yeah, let's reduce this. So 300 by 682, 18,000 and then 0.682, and then for descent, 0.640 by 280. Let's do that. And the forecast. Let's do first the wind data loading in. Execute. Let's do also the descent forecast loading in, because it's a very short flight. So, and then is the transaltitude in Guatemala. It's 4,500 feet. So 3500. Alright, so check. So then let's go, and I think we can disconnect, release the afterward cargo, and close all doors. And then let's remove the jetway. Because we are ready to push back. Look at the tail, it's 16 knots of wind. So it's very windy here, going from the right. So you can see the tail that is all the way to the right. So let's delect. So let's deselect current stand, because we are going away from Quito. And then let's go and let's arm all those doors, and then let's set the parking brake, and then let's do the outer run. So parking brake, I was set, check, and that is then hydraulic pump 1 on auto, check. So seatbelt signs can turn on, yes, doors closed. So checklist. So passengers flight deck doors all closed, MCP is V1, VR V2, adding select. So let's do the flight directors on LNAV, VNAV. Altitude, speed restrictions are in. Takeoff speed, yeah, let's do data also on, and on the right. V102, CDU pre-flight is complete. Trim is that is 4.0 in there. Taxi takeoff briefing is complete, and then let's start the APU. So electric or status, and then let's go and start then the APU. Because I am ready to push back. So let's go stand here. And let's go start. Then the APU. So let's turn on the fuel pump. So 1, 2, 3. So the APU is rising. So I think indeed there is the APU. So the APU is on. I think. Yeah, so RPM is 100, so APU is on. So let's turn on the APU gen and bleed. Let's turn off the external power. Let's get rid of the ground power and let's remove those view shocks. So when they are gone, I can request our taxi clearance. There's the air conditioning unit, go away. Alright then. Look at those massive engines. Look at those engines. Unbelievable big. Alright, so hold up. So yeah, on, off. Alright, so then checklist. So ground is clear, so beacon can go on, and then let's go and request our taxi clearance.
Etoot ground, KLM755 heavy, ready to taxi IFR. KLM755 heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 3, using taxiway Charlie Hotel Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 36, using taxiway Charlie Hotel Alpha. KLM755 heavy.
So, Charlie Hotel Alpha. So, Charlie Hotel. So it's east, nose left till right, and then on Alpha 236. Alright, and then tower will be 118.100. Alright, check. So, trim is set. Fuel pumps are fuel pumps are on. Check, so let's go that one on going the engine page. Let's save the flight and let's go push back. So let's go push back. We have clearance. Yes. So we have the clearance to the runway taxi holding point. So let's go and do the pushback. There. Alright, pushback truck is coming.
Flight deck.
Go ahead.
Communication check, please, and confirm the brakes are set.
The brakes are set indeed.
Communications are okay and the brakes are set.
Thanks.
Alright, and he's ready, so let's go pushback.
We are ready for pushback and engine start, facing west.
Roger, facing west. Release brakes.
Park brakes off. Check.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
And there we go. So on the block time clock, transponder TARA, and then traffic terrain to the left and traffic weather to the right. Look at that, we have no weather and the terrain is red. Amazing. So there we go.
You're clear behind and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Righto, so let's go then. and let's start. Engine number. Yeah, so let's go and start engine number 2 first. Or 1. Yeah, so let's go start engine number 1 first. So let's go. And 20. Engine 1 is on and stable. So let's go to this side.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes.
Also
please.
the pushback is complete, so let's do first set the parking brake set check.
Parking brake set.
And let's
Roger.
go start engine number 2. So 20 ignition fuel.
Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks, have a safe flight.
Alright. The ground crew. And he's showing me the clear. So let's go then. And stand here. Alright, so let's go and do then set flaps 5. So 1, 5. Outer brakes RTO. What a beautiful sound. Then the flaps are going to flaps 5. Alright, so Gen 1, 2 on, APU Gen off, Atronics all 4 to auto, APU Gen off and APU itself off. Let's see, electric gen APU is indeed off and APU bleed air is indeed off. So clear that. Checklist. So before taxi, NTIs is off or auto. Recall, auto throttle is disconnected indeed and APU bleed is indeed off. Flight controls. So status. No. Flight controls. There. So trim is set. 4.0. So, full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full back, neutral, full forward, neutral, full left, neutral, full right, neutral. Stable trim is 4. So, flight controls check, cloud equipment is clear, flaps 5, and let's go. Taxi. So, taxi light on, parking brakes off, APU's cooling down, and let's go. We are on our way to Amsterdam. First, of course, indeed to Guatemala, and then to Amsterdam. I'm looking very forward to this flight. And also the climbing out of Quito. Gate Gourmet. The cabin is ready and secure. So we are now on Bravo, Charlie Bravo, going to a hotel down on Alpha. So here to the left. There's 747, Papa Hotel Charlie Kilo Charlie. Yeah, very nice. Alright, so let's go to Alpha. Left clear, right clear. So let's go here to the right. Down on to Alpha. Past the cargo apron and let's go all the way down on Alpha. 236. Oh, look at that. With those grass textures. Very nice. Oh man. This is looking amazing. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Alright. Oh man, I cannot wait to take off like a rocket from Quito. I hope that I can do this flight in the PMDG737-300 in MFSS in the new colors of the Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Alpha, the orange Pride. That will be amazing. A dream that in quite some time, not very far away from now, will be true, because PMDG is taking their 777-300. I hope not quite in a very amount of time to Flight Simulator 2020, and then I can also do flying with it in with a friend of mine on the Fridays. So I am looking forward to that. Alright, so we are now on Bravo Foxtrot, indeed on Echo of Alpha, and we have here Echo to the right, but we are going indeed straight ahead to Alpha 36. Alright, look at those trees. Yeah, beautiful scenery, beautiful airport. I love those things when everything is falling in his place. Alright, so let's go here to the left and hold short here for just a second to contact tower for our takeoff clearance. I will definitely go back to Quito in a short time in the 767-300 from Laon Cargo with a special paint, and also another 767 from north-south air cargo something spread, and of course the 747 from Calida. So let's hold short here. So park brakes on, taxi light off, and then tower was 118.100, and let's ask our takeoff clearance.
KLM755 heavy at runway 36. KLM755 heavy,
clear for takeoff, so park brakes off. Let's do some power. Auto throttle are on. Wing lights on because we are in the American status thing. Taxi lights, drops, alright, turn offs on. Alright. So let's go and taking off out of Quito, Ecuador to Guatemala, Ecuador. Very short hop. Well, I love those flights, amazing. Long flights because the long, heavy takeoff, and short flights because it's going up and down very fast. Alright, then, so let's do the lock and spot up to here, and then so let's turn on the runway lights, auto throttle on, turn on the clock, and I will shut my voice for 2-3 minutes to listen to those beautiful engine sounds of the G90s. So let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Airspeed alive.
So there we are in the sky. So speed check flaps 1. Heading of 349. So let's speed up. So speed check, flaps up, and then let's do the autopilot on. Nose light off, all internal lights off, taxi light off, seatbelt signs can stay till turn on, and then to manual. Legs progress. Then let's do climb 1 for just a second, progress, so checklists. Heading 361, so gear up and flaps up, so afterward checklist is complete. And then yeah, let's do 11,500. So we are clear of the first height restriction. Look at that. That is something else. Look at that. We are going looking to the left, to the right. You can see mountains. Normally it is very scarce, but it is calculated, let's say it that way. Alright, so climb 1. Yeah, it's going to climb now, because we are now working out of this airfield. And then we are going also to 119er decimal 900 into there. One 180, check, heading 302, 300. So the second restriction is on. Yeah, 12,600 feet or above, but we are at 16,500 feet. So yeah, we are above that indeed. So let's go turn off wing lights and the landing lights. 1 to go. Let's go to the left. Let's zoom a little bit out. 220, let's zoom a little bit out. And let's go to flight level 220. I will not turn to heading 355 because that is the other way. So above 80,000, so standard pressure, climb, open climb. Let's do the no smoking and seatbelt signs on auto. Let's zoom a little bit out. And let's go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it is amazing. So when I am at flight level 220, I will stop recording because you can see already the top of descent, and I have to the arrival start. And let's show it to you. So let's go to map 0.660. Slow down a little bit, and then let's go to do 460. So 0.650 then into here, 440, 280. Yes, check. All right. So 220. 20 check. Alright, so I leave it for here now because we are already cruising altitude. So I will prepare the landing very fast now. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. For me it's about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So thank you all for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope that you have enjoyed, and if you have a question, leave them down below, and I will see you